till everybody joins in, let's listen to some beautiful music which I wrote in the deepest of my silence. Let's listen to it. Feel good.
दिल कहे मैं खुद को तोड़ दूं तुझसे ही खुद को जोड़ लूं खुद को मैं एक नई मोड़ दूं तुझको मैं खुद से मोड़ लूं जोड़ लूं मोड़ लूं जोड़ लूं मैं खुद को तोड़ दूं तुझसे ही खुद को जोड़ लूं खुद को मैं एक नई मोड़ दूं तुझको मैं खुद पे मोड़ लूं जोड़ लूं मोड़ लूं जोड़ लूं तू ही इस बेचैन का चैन तू ही इस बेवजह की वजह तेरी आँच में देख पा तू मुझे तेरा हीरा बना तू दिल कहे मैं खुद को तोड़ दूं तुझसे ही खुद को जोड़ लूं खुद को मैं एक नई मोड़ दूं तुझको मैं खुद पे मोड़ लूं जोड़ लूं मोड़ लूं जोड़ लूं मुझे किसी भी कसौटी ले चल मुझे बुलंदी की चोटी पर मुझे किसी भी कसौटी ले चल मुझे बुलंदी की चोटी पर आसमां के परे जहां में चले एक नए समा में कहे मैं खुद को तोड़ दूं तुझसे ही खुद को जोड़ लूं खुद को मैं एक नई मोड़ दूं तुझको मैं खुद पे ओढ़ लूं ओढ़ लूं ओढ़ लूं ओढ़ लूं
Test before you trust. Once trusted, Stop testing. If your testing is done, start trusting. And once you start trusting, stop testing. There is a point till where you need intelligence, and there is a point after which you shouldn't use your intelligence. Till you want to reach to the source, you should use your intelligence. Once you have reached to the source, you don't need to use your intelligence. Again, pick it up. Again, pick it up. Till 9 o'clock, you should use your intelligence. Test. Should you be here? Should you not be here? Do entire research. Then you come. Now, you are going to be with the source of wisdom of this program of Who Am I for 1 hour. Now don't use your intelligence. Now absorb. Absorb. Once 10 o'clock this gets over, again pick up your intelligence. Then try to contemplate, introspect, have your own understanding, move forward in life. If 9 to 10 you are going to use your intelligence to keep judging, doubting, testing, you'll miss the experience, you miss the wisdom, you miss what you actually wanted in life. A man went to a master, Swamiji, and said, I'm struggling a lot in my life. Can you help me out? I've heard you solve everybody's problems. Can you also give me a solution? Swamiji just picked up Bhagavad Gita, from which he used to always give discourses to people, handed it over to the man and said, go through Bhagavad Gita. It will change your life. All solutions are there in this Bhagavad Gita. The man with sincerity picked it up, went back. 1 month went by, nothing happened to this man. He was as it is. It so happened that Swamiji happened to be in the same place again 1 month later. Man went to him with a lot of sarcasm, said, what book you gave? You said it will change my life. Nothing happened. Swamiji asked, did you read it? The man said, I went through it 5 times in last 30 days. Nothing happened. Swamiji said, you went through the book 5 times. That is not important. How many times Bhagavad Gita went through you? Even if it has gone through you once, you can't be the same person. Very, very important. In the context of these sessions or any sessions with me, you don't go through my program. You don't go through my talk. You don't go through me. I should go through you. My program should go through you. My wisdom should go through you. Teaching should go through you. If it goes through you once, you're a transformed human being. One mistake we do in our life is we try to go through experiences. Now I think the most amazing thing in life is allowing the experience to go through you. When there are moments when you come and say, I don't know what I went through. Yeah, you don't know what you went through because this time that went through you. So you had no idea what you went through. So important in life. You might be going through a lot of things in life. That's one part of the story. The transformational experience happens only when that goes through you. Do you allow it to go through you? That's important. I think that one thing which I brilliantly learned in my life is I allow the experiences, lessons, learnings, teachings to go through me. And I know after every time it has gone through me, something about me has changed for better. Very important. It's not important how many times you went through that book or through that scripture, through that program, through that discourse, through that Guruji, or through that experience. How many times, even once that experience, that teaching, that lesson, that learning, that transformation, that Guruji, that place of worship goes through you. You're a changed human being for a lifetime. And I can vouch by it. So let this 1 hour with me, you don't go through it. इतना मेहरबानी मत करो. Allow this 1 hour to go through you. फिर आप पे मेहरबानी होगी. बहुत important, very important in life. Let's begin the inquiry. Who am I is an intellectual inquiry in the spiritual world which you and me are being going through since yesterday night. You want experiential reality of what I'm speaking? Then best thing is to be a part of Seventh Heaven program, Satwa Asman, which I did in Hindi. Now I'm going to do it in English from 27 July. Who am I is completely intellectual inquiry, which you have to go through. And allow me to go through it, go through you. But you're looking for an experiential reality, Seventh Heaven. These 7 days of Who Am I inquiry, I'm going to give you multiple ways, multiple directions, multiple thought processes. I don't know what will click to whom, because we all are different temperaments. Each one of us is a different temperament. What will click for you? We don't know. So we have to try multiple things here. I'm going to give you multiple expressions, multiple perceptions, multiple ways and thought process to look at maybe the same thing. Let's discuss something very beautiful, which I understand. Every time the man and woman make love to each other, trying to produce a child, to create a life. Every time the man releases the sperm, it meets the ovum in the womb of the woman. Every time it meets, not every time the child is born. There is that one time where the sperm and the ovum meets in the womb of the woman, and that is where that energy called prana, life force, intervenes. It's called divine intervention. That is the point where a child is conceived. So many times the man woman make love to each other, and so all the time maybe the sperm is released, ovum is released, and the fastest and all that philosophy thing we know, but not every time it is released the child is born. One of those times. Every seed is a potential tree. The seeds are there. And you choose to sow all the seeds in a prepared soil. The sperm and the ovum, example, metaphor. You sow the seed in the soil. It's conducive environment, but if you have thrown hundreds of seeds, you also know not every seed will sprout. Only where the seed and that womb called Mother Earth, where that energy, prana, life force enters, that it sprouts. Life is born. Life is born. So many seeds are there. They stay seeds, they don't sprout into something. They just get decomposed, wasted, khatam, it's over. Which means every seed is a potential tree, but every seed does not sprout. Similarly, every sperm, when it meets, it's a potential life, but not every time this meeting happens, the child is born. When there is the divine intervention, when the prana, that life force, that energy, Atman Paramatma, name is different here. When that life force touches here, enters here, that's where a child is born. Of so many seeds, only few seeds sprout, so many seeds does not sprout. Why? Why? That's unknowable. Why that seed sprouted and why that seed did not sprout? Unknowable. There is no reason for that. Same soil, same conducive environment, everything is same. You can sow hundreds of seeds, not all 100 seeds will sprout. Why that seed sprouted and why that seed did not sprout? Unknowable. Yesterday we discussed about life is, this existence is made of known, unknown, unknowable. Known, that seed is known to us. Which seed will sprout will come to know. Unknown will become known. Why this seed got sprouted, why this seed did not get sprout? Unknowable. Like that, why this time when the man woman made love and the sperm and the ovum met, this sedaxis came, this life energy came, this prana came, and that's where the child was born. Why this sperm? Unknowable. Why divine intervention happened this time only? Why not for so many times? That is unknowable, and that is a mystery of life. Surrender your intelligence to the unknowable of life. How the child is conceived, unknown. That can be known. That is where science comes. When you use your intelligence to make the unknown into known, that is called science. It may be a science of discovery, maybe a science of invention, but that is called science. And when you realize after one point, this is unknowable, and when you allow your intelligence to surrender itself in unknowable, that is called spirituality. That is where you can't use it, like unknowable. So who am I? If you ask, I have to ask a very, very simple way, and I have to explain to you one very simple way of explaining to you. When you say, who am I? You are neither the sperm nor the ovum. This was happening. This physical reality was happening. But when the divine intervention happened, that is where you and me were conceived and born. So the very cause for you and me to be born is that life source, that life energy, which means I am an expression of that. You are an expression of that. And for it to express in the outside world, like I said yesterday, if there are roots, there will be fruits. If there is a cause, there will be an effect. If there is an effect, there must be a cause. It's a basic law of life. So who am I? One way of understanding yourself in a very, very simple layman's language is, I am the expression of that which chose to express itself through this. There in the seed, it chose to express as a sprout. That seed, it chose to express itself as an apple, here as a banana, there as a banyan tree, there as coconut tree, there as an animal, here as a human being, here as a child. So I have to give you water. So I have to send water in a vessel. That life has to express itself outside, in the world outside. It needs a vessel. So this body is the vessel in which it is contained for you and me to live this life. It's a very simple, basic understanding. Those who are very highly well learned, wait, don't be in hurry. We discussed yesterday. Don't be in hurry. Even hurry takes time. Because we are discussing here practicality of spirituality. Who am I is important to know, very beautiful. What will I do after knowing who I am is even more important in life. Like yesterday said, that boy who lost in the fair, 20 years later realized he actually is a rich man's son. He realized now who I am. I am a rich man's son. I'm a rich man. Now what I will do is very important. Till that what I was doing. So who am I is one aspect of this program. But for me, more than knowing who you are in life, I think what will you do with that is very important in life. So if you have to go by law of cause and effect, you are an effect. The cause is your dad and mom. Your dad and mom themselves are an effect of somebody's cause. And like that, we can go and find out Adam and Eve, and that's how we can go on. But right now to understand, for very simple is, you and me are an effect of our parental love. And when the parent made love, and because of that sperm and ovum, that z-axis called life energy came, takak, we came in this world. Tapak, we were born. Okay, that. So basically, that expression, a formless expression, got a form. This for you, that. That formless expression got a form. The people inquire, intelligent people inquire, why the formless want to take the form? Unknowable. Why that seed only sprouted? Unknowable. Why other seed did not sprout? No, unknowable. Don't put your head there, because it is going to be misery for you. Now why? I'll give another example to you. A small child give clay. You give a clay to a child and ask the child, give the clay to the child. The child will play with the clay, and suddenly he will make one elephant out of the clay. Then after some time, he will put back into this, merge the whole thing, then make one house. Melt, merge it back again. Car. You ask the child, why did you make the elephant? Why did you make an elephant first? The child, I say, just like that. You know, why? I just felt like that. Why not car first? No, it didn't click to me. There is no answer for it. Why you thought like that? Why you did like that? There is no answer to it. It is unknowable. I am giving you metaphors, examples to make you understand from your IQ level. Don't hold on to example. That is the most stupid, immaturest thing anybody can do in life, is to hold on to the example which I give. I explained to you yesterday, I can take you to unknown, from known, from where you know, from what you know, giving that as an example, as a basis, as a context. I will explain to you unknown which you don't know. So I'll giving you an example, you will be able to relate with the child's example. Don't tell me the child's mother told in his ears, make a car out of it, elephant out of it. It's just a child is sitting with the clay. And if those of you have seen child playing, or if you remember you playing with the clay, simply you will make something. And from where the elephant came? That clay. From where that elephant, where did the elephant go back? Same clay. From where the car came? Same clay. Where did the car go back? Same clay. From where the house came? Same. Utna hi bol raha. It's not so complicated. That formless expressed itself. So I have to give you water. So I take a vessel and give the water to you. To take it there, I need a container, a vessel. Formless has to express itself in the form. It needs a body. So this form is there, in which this formless is contained. You are the expression of that formless in a form. Who am I? I am the formless expressed in this form. So what is important? Is the quality of the glass or vessel important, or the quality of what is contained in that is important? Because water is here which has been transferred through the vessel. The quality of vessel should be good, no doubt about it. It should be clean from inside, clean from outside. It should be strong, pakka. But what defines this glass is not the glass, but what is contained in it. Here I'm telling you, you and me, we are the vessel in which the formless expresses itself in this world, which is visible to all of us in a form. We are the vessel. That is the contain. We are contained with that. That is the quality of this. Now, very important question which you have to ask me is this, Deepak, what is the quality of that content? What is the quality of the formless that is filled in this form, and that's what expresses itself? What is the quality of that? That is very important for you and me to know. What is the quality of the water? What is contained in this? That is what you need to know, because that bottle is defined by the quality of what is contained in that. It's a liquor bottle because there is liquor contained in that. The content of the bottle defines the bottle. Content of the bottle defines the bottle. This is mineral water bottle. How do you say that? Not because of all bottles almost look same only. That is how it is. Little shape, size, like how your mind in shape is size different, like that bottle size and shape is different. But it is water bottle, liquor bottle, champagne bottle, paint bottle. What it depends upon what is contained inside. The content of the bottle is the quality of the bottle. So who are you? You are the formless expression in a form through this body. This body is very important, my guys, very important. The vessel should be strong, clean from outside, inside. Everything is important. But that is not it. You are the formless expression in this form. You're contained with formless. First, you need to ask me is, then Deepak, what is the quality of that? What is the property of that? And all the wise men, when they did this intellectual search and experiential reality which was unfolded to them, they defined it that this formless, which is present or as a presence in this form, with this form, has basic three properties. That's what in scriptures it is unfolded. It's it. The quality, the property of that is Sat Chit Anand. Sat Chit Anand. So what are you contained with? What is your content? Your content is Sat Chit Anand. That is the property, quality of that formless, which is expressing through this form in this world outside. Why it is expressing through you of unknowable? That is, leave it. That is not an important question. Oh, अभी हो गया. क्यों हो गया? हो गया. क्यों हो गया? हो गया. You're born. You're born. Why I was born? Why you're born? That is a different inquiry altogether. But that is how it is. You and me are nothing but formless expression through this form, which we are right now understanding what it is. So one of the understanding for you and me is this: the quality, the property of what is contained in me or what I am made of this content is Sat Chit Anand. Sat means truth. You are truth. You and me are Sat. That's our content. Sat. Truth. I'll explain everything to you in detail. Chit. Consciousness. Anand. Bliss. That is what I am. That is what you are. Beyond my physical form, I am Sat Chit Anand. You are Sat Chit Anand. Beyond his body. Your vessel jaruri hai na. Without his vessel, it's nothing. Sat. Truth. It is not your truth. Not what human beings say. Satyameva jayate. Not that the truth. Truth basically means it is the property of the spirit. Spirituality is study of spirit. It is the property of that spirit, that formless, that energy, whatever you call it. Okay, that Atman, Paramatman, whatever name is not important here. And you understand what I'm talking about. It is important. It is that property of truth. What is the truth here means? Simple truth of life, or the only truth of life. Sat is what has begun will come to an end. What has begun will come to an end, and what has not begun will never end. जो शुरू हुआ है वो खत्म होगा, और जिसकी शुरुआत ही नहीं हुई उसका अंत भी नहीं होगा. It is definitely called Anant. The existence was, is, and will be. That is one truth. The reverse of it is also truth. What is truth? Real truth is absolute truth is whose opposite is also the same meaning. What has begun will come to an end, and what has not begun will not come to an end. My life began, my life will come to an end. Who am I? Program began at 9 o'clock, it will end by 10 o'clock. Because there is a beginning, there has to be an end. Coronavirus started, it has to come to an end. अब कब वो मुझे नहीं मालूम है, but it will come to an end. It is the truth. Good time started, good time will end. Bad time started, bad time will come to an end. The relationship began, relationship will come to an end. What has begun will come to an end, and what has not begun will never come to an end, because it is Anant, everlasting, never ending. God was, is, will be. Energy was, is, will be. Energy can neither be created nor be destroyed, but can be transferred from one form to another form, from one form to another form. That's how energy keeps moving. It never began, so it will never end. It will be. That's the truth. And what is for you and me to understand is, if I am that, then I should also live like that. Who am I is one part of this program. Now what should I do is the most important part of this program as per me. Spirituality with practicality, it has some sense. Spirituality without any practicality, of no use to anybody. It's like you have the greatest power with you and you're doing nothing with it. And that is not the purview of this program. Any one of you watching this program, if you are thinking we'll only have a great intellectual understanding about it and we leave it like, no. I'm sorry, you're with the wrong person. So basically what it's saying is, if I am Sat, who am I? I am Sat. Then I should live life knowing very well, aligned to this truth that something has begun, be rest assured it will end. So don't get too excited. Bhagavad Gita says, don't get too excited when something is going good, nor to get too depressed when something is going bad. Stay composed, because what has begun will come to an end. When you live like this, you're aligned with Sat. Then you're living, who am I? You are Sat. Now Corona is there. Few of them for some time could manage. Yes, I can, no problem. Now it is not you don't know where it is ending. The tunnel is becoming darker and darker, and now few of you it is breaking you. Now you are getting little disturbed. Now few of them are getting little depressed. Now few of thinking, I don't know what will happen. I thought in 3-4 months it will get over, but doesn't look like. Now I am little shaky. Hello. You call yourself a spiritually evolved person. You call yourself, you have done this program, that program, this book you have read, that book you have read. You have been a religious person. You have been a spiritual person. You have a spiritual teacher. You have a spiritual guru. You have gurujis. You have babajis. You have ashrams. You have been a religious. You go to temples and church and mosque, and you go to so many places. And after that, if fatigue hui hai, then you are nowhere close to spirituality. Don't talk. Don't talk. Live. अभी समझ में आ गया तू क्या है? I told you, no? I told yesterday also. If I tell you who you are, will you be able to live by it? No, show me. You are Sat. I am Sat. I know what has begun will come to an end. If good times have started for me, there was a time in my life in the stupidity when good was happening, I used to be oh excited, get carried away. Ego used to get massaged. I used to become arrogant. And then things used to go very wrong, difficult, bad times. I used to feel shit about myself, feel low, depressed, complaining, cribbing. And I realized I'm not evolved. But today when I understand I'm Sat. Leave apart whether you know it experientially or not. वो छोड़ो उसको. Even if you intellectually understand that I am the son of the rich man, will your lifestyle not change? Your thought process will not change. Now that I know I'm the son of the rich man, till now I lived like a beggar, lived like a poor man, but now I have realized I may not have gone back to the father, living with him and enjoying his property, enjoying the riches and the wealth of his, but I know intellectually, yes, he is my father, I'm a son of a rich man, I'm a son of a successful man. Don't you think my life itself will change, my thought process will change, my walk will change, everything will change? Just an intellectual understanding. Show it to me now. You are Sat. When you have a good times in life, don't get carried away. Stay grounded. And when you're going through difficult times in life, don't get too depressed and anxious and feel low. This too shall pass. Truth, what has begun will come to an end. And what has not begun will not come to an end. And that is why that high energy, it was, it is, it will remain. And that's why you should be able to align to it, hold on to that high energy and say, carry me through, hold me through. Take me through, and you hang on to this. For you to hold on to this and you want to align, you have to align with truth within your own life. Then you start aligning with the Sat of that. So when the mortal Sat or mortal man aligned with Sat becomes aligned with Sat, that's when grace comes. When you are aligned with the higher realities of life, when you are practicing Sat, the way the entire universe practices Sat, you're aligned with Sat, grace will descend. Chit, conscious. You are the consciousness expressed through you in this form. So you are also Sat, Chit, consciousness. What is consciousness? There is present, there is past, there is future. When you are always in the present, neither in the past nor in the future, because this existence is always in the present. There is no past in the present, and there is no future in the present. There is only present in the present. There is only the presence. And when you also stay in the present, in the present, there is no past. In the present, there is no future. The existence is only present. We right now don't have 1923. Right now it is 2020. You like it, you don't like it. Right now it is 2020. Even if your mind dwells 2 years back, your mind can go in the past, but the present is today. Right now it is present. When you go into the past, you're missing the present. You miss the presence, you miss the alignment. 2021 has not come. I just want this 2020 to go away fast, and I want to go in 2021. Even if you wish, your mind can go, heart can go, imagination can go, but right now your body is in the present. Are you conscious? No, you're not conscious, then you're not living by who you are. You're living something else only. How strange, you know. Yeah, for a moment, for some time itself, I'm planning for the future, I'm designing for the future, I'm writing my vision for the future, I'm planning my mission for the future. That time you go in the future, that is by decision. When you sit to introspect about the past, it's a decision. The decision is taken in the present by choice to be in the past. That's also called consciousness only. You're consciously practicing what has happened in the past or what will be happening in the future. In the present, you're still conscious. Then you're living like Chit. Then, the Chit jagah pe hai kya? Kyun? Because you are losing the flow. Kabhi you're touching this by mistake, something is falling by mistake, you're tumbling down somewhere, something is tumbling up there and something is falling there and here, and you're not even aware of what is happening around you. J. Krishnamurti was traveling with his driver, and two intelligent souls were sitting backside, and J. Krishnamurti was in the passenger seat. Two intelligent people who have attended his program were sitting backside and discussing about consciousness, the importance of consciousness. Suddenly, the car stopped with a brake, urgent brake, because somebody came in front of the car. They almost hit it, and the person fell down there. Immediately, the car stopped. The driver got down, J. Krishnamurti got down, and both of them went and saw, and nothing much had happened. They just said sorry for the entire thing, and the person went from there, and they came back. And J. Krishnamurti realized the two people were still sitting in the back seat talking about consciousness. So much they were lost. Can you imagine? There are people talking about consciousness and they are not conscious that car has got an urgent brake, it stopped, people got down, somebody was about to die, and nothing they were aware of it. And they're talking about consciousness. That is kind of our consciousness we have. When you learn to live in the present, and the beautiful thing about life is in the present there is no misery. When you think of the past, you get tensed or you feel miserable. Or when you think about the future, you become anxious. Right now, in the present moment, there is nothing called misery. Moment you are there, I know I am here, I know I'm talking to all of you, I know so many of them are putting the comments here, I know what is happening, the AC feeling is there, the chillness is there, little sweating is happening, I'm aware of it, I'm conscious of that, I'm in the present. When I'm there in the present, which is continuing, and I live every moment of my life like this, then I know I'm living like, who am I? Chit, consciousness. Sat, truth. When I live my life aligned with truth, that what I am doing will not last for lifetime. So the implementation value here is when I know what has begun will come to an end, then let me enjoy it to the fullest. Now I know 9 o'clock I begin, 10 o'clock I have to end this life. Then let me make the most of it is what called smartness. Knowing very well this time will get over. That's implementation value. Conscious, chit. Implementation value is, can I strive to be in the present? The mind will try to dwell either in the past or in the future, and the problem is never in the present. Moment the mind goes in the past or in the future, that is where the misery is. In the present there is no misery. So right now look at the entire existence is in the present. In the present there is no past. It is moved on. It is moved on. Those storms went by, those cyclones went by, those floods, the tsunamis went by. Existence is moved on. And it will move into the future. Even this will become the past. And if you are one of those who also live in the present and move on from the past and move into the future as it comes, you are living life out of chit. You are living like that. Who you are. Chit. Sat, Chit, Anand. Bliss. Now here bliss does not mean smile on your face. No, not like that. Bliss here means no resistance. Earth is rotating, sun is there, all of them are moving in their own orbits without disturbing anything. It's going harmony, no conflicts, everything moves within its own space without disturbing anything in the entire existence. That's called. Do you have that life where you live? There is no mental conflict, there is no health conflict, there is no intellectual conflict, there are no emotional conflicts, there are no conflicts with the people. You are in harmony with everything and everybody around you. When you start living a life like that, then you know you are living a very blissful life, Anandamay life. That is called Anand. Not about something you're laughing a lot and you feel some emotion. No, it is beyond emotions. Highest emotion is no emotion. When you feel absolute neutral, neither too excited nor too low. You are plain. If you have to see that ECG graph, 2, that is emotion, no? When it is pure straight line, that serenity, that tranquility, neither getting high nor getting low, and that sense of equanimity, that equanimity when you achieve, there is no conflict at any layer, at any level, with in or without. That's called bliss, Anand. And when you are living like that, when you start living life out of Sat Chit Anand, because that is what you are born out of. You are born out of the property of the formless presence called Sat Chit Anand. Then when you start living your life aligned with Sat Chit Anand, you'll actually realize you are not this body. You are that. In a form which a formless expression has chosen. And that's the entire journey in spirituality, to evolve from physical being to that spiritual being. That's the entire journey for you and me. You and me were born as a physical entity, knowing nothing. Then you and me keep evolving, and this some have this kind of inquiry begin for everybody. I'm not only body, because we see a dead body there. Body is still there, but there is no life. Which means I'm not the body, right? Because if I am the body, then dead body is also body there, but there is no life in that. Which means dead body is not me. There is something in me, or I don't know what it is, but there is something that makes me live. Right now, that is not there. So it is dead body. So you realize after seeing people dying, उसका body तो दिख रहा है, शरीर तो दिख रहा है उसका, the person's body is there visible, but then why he is not active? Because something that was giving life to it, it is no more a part of it. That is where this all doubt starts. Inquiry begins. Your entire inquiry moves from this physical well-being. I don't think it's only a body यार, उसके ऊपर भी कुछ है. That's where it starts. And that's where we understand. And one understanding about this is, I'll give you one more understanding to you tomorrow. Another understanding to you about the same thing day after tomorrow. But this is one understanding. You are Sat Chit Anand. Who am I? I am Sat Chit Anand, expressing through a form, understanding at one point of time, I am not the form, because there is something which is giving life to this form, in whose presence I am alive, in whose absence I become dead body. Body is still there, but something is not there. That was giving me life, and now it is not there, so I am not alive, or that is not alive, dead, which means I was that. I'm not the body. If I was the body, body is there. If that he or she was the body, it is there. Then why it doesn't getting up? No, it is not body. It's something else that made the body live. And that formless expresses itself through a form. And form has begun, so form will end. It goes by the rule itself. The form has begun, form will end. When the form ends, the formless continues into some other form. That is what you understand about rebirth, recycling. Atma nahi marti hai, sharir marta hai. You heard all these dialogues in movies and Bhagavad Gita, all those. शरीर मरता है, आत्मा नहीं मरती, आत्मा अमर होती है. Exactly. That formless expressed itself through that form for those many years. Like that, my dear friends. Right now, that formless is expressing itself through this body for me, through that body for you, for some lifespan. We all are born with expiry date not told to us. Body began, body will end. It was, it is, it will remain. It was, it is, it will remain. So as long as it is there with me, I am not the bottle. Come on, let's get it. I am not the bottle. I am the content contained in the bottle. So I should not live like the bottle. I should live like the content, and the content's quality defines what the bottle is. Is it is a liquor bottle or mineral water or normal water, or it is what? And I just now unfolded to you and shared with you what ages of the sages or sages of the ages, wise people who walked this planet, experientially found out. It has three properties: Sat, Chit, Anand. So implementation value for you is this: live, don't live like the bottle, live like what is contained in the bottle. And the quality of that content is Sat, Chit, Anand. You are expression of Sat. Can you express your life aligned with Sat, knowing that what has begun will come to an end, and what was not begun will never come to an end. And you understand this, so you live your life like that. Morning started, morning will end. Night began, night will end. Sun rose, sun will set. Moon came, moon will go. Pain came, pain will go. Pleasure came, pleasure will go. I came, I will go. You came, you too will go. Money came, money will go. Nothing stays. It's called law of impermanence and permanence. So as long as you know you are there, make the most of it. That's called maturity. That's called smartness. That's called brilliance. Come on. 1 hour with me now. Enjoy with me 1 hour. Understand. And at 10 o'clock you think it was bullshit. Forget it. Continue with your life. Something will come. But don't miss and become miserable, because misery will come only when you go in the past or in the present or in the future. In the present, right now, even if say I make no sense to any one of you, or one of you, it's you think, "Hey, kya bakwas kar raha hai?" Hey, enjoy my bakwas, laugh at it. Don't we all see some videos of some gurujis, they blabber something and say, "Kya bakwas kar raha hai, nonsense." You enjoy. I'm a joke. For few of you, I'm a eye opener. For few of you, take it me as a bottle opener, entertainment. And you enjoy, laugh at the stupidity. क्या बकवास कर रहा, कौन सिखाया इसको, कैसे कैसे लोग आते हैं. Enjoy the whole thing, because this will get over better now. Or you realize, hey, it makes sense. It's quite practical. Something spiritual we are understanding in a practical way. Spirituality here has some practicality, and when you understand that, make the most of it. Sat. You're living by Sat. You're living by who you are. Chit, conscious. Now you are with me, be with me. Don't do parallel things. Food ready, ma. There are 5 more minutes are there. I'm coming. Wait, 5 more minutes. Now you are neither here nor you are completely there. You are not you. It's something else only. Now you are with me, be with me. There you are in puja room, be with the puja room. There you are with puja, be with puja. That your wife's name in puja, no? That only I'm talking about. You are in the movie, be in the movie. People next stupid thing. They will go to movie and keep thinking about, yeah, why I came to movie. I would have been in that place. All my friends are there only. And you are here. You are in the movie. Be in the movie. That's called chit. I so wanted to go for movie. Then you should have gone for the movie. You're in the home. Be in the home. I want to be in the movie. Go to the movie, but be there where you are. Then you are chit and living by who you are. Anand. Within your own orbit, within your own space, ensuring nobody comes into your space and disturbs you, nor you go in somebody's space and disturbs, and you maintain that harmony within yourself and without, with everybody else. But there's a bliss. तुम मेरे को उंगली मत करो, मैं तेरे को उंगली नहीं करेगा, मैं खुद को भी उंगली नहीं करेगा. Peace. No conflict. At a physical level, no conflict. Moment you overeat, are you comfortable with yourself? No. Conflict. I shouldn't have eaten. I shouldn't have eaten. Then why did you eat? Conflict. Lost your peace, lost your harmony. Anand nahi hai. No anand now. No bliss. You had a wrong thought. Clear it immediately. Why I thought like you made a mistake? You made a mistake. For either you forget or forgive or erase the mistake or correct the mistake. Do something about it and come back to harmony. No conflict at mind. Peace, bliss, anand. No physical conflict, no mental conflict, no emotional conflict, no social conflicts. Then you know you are living in peace. Sun has no conflict with Shani or Jupiter or Mars or Pluto or the planets or the stars, nothing. Everybody is in the harmony. And those of you seen solar system or entire, it's there hanging just like that. I say, nothing on it. In that whole harmony, in that magnetic field of each other, they move around. That whole harmony is that's harmony. That's peace. That's honor. That is what basically it means. Neither going too high of emotion nor going too low. Maintaining that equanimity of emotions, conflictless thought process, healthy well-being. That's Anand. That's the nature of the spirit. That is the nature of the existence, and you and me are expression of that. Who am I? Sat Chit Anand. Of course, later people like Buddhas and Mahaviras added Prem also to it. Prem Sat Chit Anand. That's okay. Even if you align with one, even if you practice one, Leopard 3, you think 3, my God, I'm giving you 10 standard examination paper now. Out of 3, choose one. Answer one, practice one, remaining 2 will come by itself. You think you can live by truth, that is temperamentally brilliant for you. You go with truth, Chit Anand will come. Deepak, I don't think I can go by truth, I can be in the present. Then you go by Chit, truth and Anand will come. Sat and Anand will come. Deepak, I think I cannot do with Sat and Chit. I can be in a state of harmony, no conflicts at anybody with myself, without outside people also. Beautiful. You go practicing Anand, Sat and Chit will come and fall in place. That's the beauty of this. Ek ko pakdo, baki do aa jate. That's you are. Who I am? Sat Chit Anand. What should I do? I told you. Just only having knowledge is useless. Unimplemented knowledge is burden. So this inquiry is all about who I am, but what should I do with it is going to, because eventually, even if you realize सब माया है, लेकिन फिर भी तो तू आया है, जीना तो पड़ेगा ही ना. मैं भगवान की मूर्त हूँ, correct है, but जीना तो पड़ेगा, खाना पड़ेगा, धोना पड़ेगा, नाना तो काम तो करना है ना. But if you can do aligned with it, life is beautiful, life is a flow then. So who I am, Sat Chit Anand. What should I do with it? I have told you this. Now you start. Will you experience? This whole sessions are intellectual inquiry. You want experiential reality? You come for a 7th heaven. I will take you experientially to that. To closest to that. Now depends upon how sincere you are in your practices. But this is intellectual. So now that you have understood, I am that. Let me start putting effort to live like that. I'm not saying it is easy. We have lifetime now. तू कोरोना से नहीं मरेगा, तू फिक्र मत कर. बहुत जिंदगी तेरे को. Practice now. From now onwards, live Sat Chit Anand. आज नहीं कल, 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, it's okay. तेरे को क्या करना है जल्दी जाके? Who is in hurry? Even hurry is not in hurry. Why are you in a hurry? We have time, but live. Live expressing yourself as Sat Chit Anand. By living like that, you'll realize who you are experiencing. It is not born as a human being, but it is living like a human being. You live a human life. Like that, you may be a spiritual being in a human experiences, or you may call yourself a human being having spiritual experiences. Either way, it is same. You want, with your maturity, you think I'm a human being wanting to go through Spiritual experiences, go. There are some people who are next level evolved. They say, "No, I am a spiritual being going through human experiences." Either way, we have to live this life till there is a call from there. Keep your phone busy. Keep your phone busy. Don't allow him to call. Otherwise, jana padega. So keep the phone busy. How to keep the phone busy? Get busy living. Get busy living. भगवान के बारे में इतना मत सोच. भगवान को इतना मत याद कर, क्योंकि जिस दिन भगवान ने याद कर लिया ना, साले लेने के देने पड़ जाएंगे. तो यार भगवान को याद मत कर, काम कर. And you live in your living only is your liberation. See you tomorrow 9 p.m. for Who Am I, and tomorrow morning 9 a.m. for 9 minutes motivation to live your day and complete the day with me tomorrow night 9 p.m. One more way of understanding who am I. Love you so much. Thank you so much. Yesterday I couldn't end the whole thing with an experience with all of you. So let's listen to some beautiful music for a few minutes. And then one by one, you can keep dropping yourself. But be with me for some time. Just close your eyes, feel one with me. Feel one with the experience.
दिल कहे मैं खुद को तोड़ दूं तुझसे, ही खुद को जोड़ लूं, खुद को मैं एक नई मोड़ दूं, तुझको मैं खुद पे मोड़ लूं, जोड़ लूं, मोड़ लूं, जोड़ लूं. कहे मैं खुद को तोड़ दूं तुझसे, ही खुद को जोड़ लूं, खुद को मैं एक नई मोड़ दूं, तुझको मैं खुद पे मोड़ लूं, जोड़ लूं, मोड़ लूं, जोड़ लूं. तू ही इस बेचैन का चैन, तू ही इस बेवजह की वजह, तेरी आँच में बेतपा तू, मुझे तेरा हीरा बना तू. दिल कहे मैं खुद को तोड़ दूं तुझसे, ही खुद को जोड़ लूं, खुद को मैं एक नई मोड़ दूं, तुझको मैं खुद पे मोड़ लूं, जोड़ लूं, मोड़ लूं, जोड़ लूं.
Love you so much. Thank you so much.